It's the LOS, no O, low show. Here we go. If you didn't know, this is called the show. Yeah, this is called the show. It's the LOS, no O, low show.
Yo, what it is, what it ain't, what it's gonna be. It's your favorite LOS, the last one standing. And this is the last one standing room only, you dig? What up? Peace. How you doing? What's going on? Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's back to school season, you heard? Not for me anyway, but for the rest of the planet. We ain't gonna get into that just yet. I got some questions. Not really questions, maybe one question. It might be multiple questions. But I was in the store the other day, gas station to be exact, searching for some candy. You know, some snacks, some munchies. But hold up. Before I even get into that, I'd like to thank my sponsor, me, for sponsoring this episode of the Last One Standing Room Only. New drop right now. If you click the link in the description, you can get there and get you one. The last drop went well. Sold a few pieces. Hoping to sell a few more this drop. It's DOTI hoodie season. That's what this drop is called. DOTI stands for Don't Overthink It, which is one of the collections on the Victor Carlo line. So y'all check that out. Get yourself a hoodie. I tried to keep it fresh and vibrant, like the leaves turning in the fall, you heard? Check that out. Thanks to our sponsor, Victor Carlo. New drop, DOTI hoodie season, because it's hoodie and Tim season, you heard? Now, let's get back to the original scheduled program. In the gas station, looking for some munchies. I got a sweet tooth, love candy. Shut up. Because I can hear you in my ear right now talking But I got a sweet tooth. I'm in the store, gas station, whatever you want to call it, bodega, mini mart, stop and go. I'm there, searching. And as I'm searching, I'm picking up these candies and looking at these wrappers. And I start reading them. Or more should I say, I start looking at them a little closer. Why are all these animated characters smiling on these packages? Is it to entice us to buy the candy? You don't need to entice people to buy candy. If we go out specifically searching for candy, then that's what we gonna buy. If your candy has a bigger smile on it, it's not really gonna make a difference if that's not my flavor of candy. Some people like chocolate, some people like sour candy, some people like chewy, some people like hard candy. But all these animated figures on these candy wrappers were smiling. What are they happy about? Are they happy they got the gig, they got chosen to be on the package? Are they happy somebody's coming in the store to buy them? I said that as if they was on the package frowning before I walked in there, like little puppies in a window trying to be adopted to some shit, right? Now, I'm just curious. Why? Why are they smiling? Why can't they just have blank expressions? Why can't they just have big, giant eyeballs and noses and no lips, no mouths, no smiles? They can't be happy that somebody's about to eat them. Who would be happy about being eaten? You nasty. You nasty. Freshy. Anyway, why? Why are they all smiling? Is it a ploy for the consumer? Is it just because these candies have some severe and dark tendencies and they like to be chewed on and eaten? What is it? I'm just curious, man. Why they always got to be smiling? Now, case in point, there was a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there. Them little mother always grinning, and they be eating each other. Y'all selling people cannibalistic cereal? Like, them little jokers be in the commercials smacking each other around, plotting on how they gonna eat the other brother next to him or sister next to him. I should say the Cinnamon Toast Crunch sister or brother next to him. Like, you turn your back on one of them, they liable to bite you in the face. How is it? I don't know, man. It's a breakfast cereal with cannibalistic treats in it. Nobody else catches that? I know somebody else was sitting there watching that commercial, high or sober, and they looked at it like, yo, son, yo, why the cereals is eating each other? Yeah, why they eating each other, yo? Go pour me a bowl of that. I want to see what happens. I can't be the only one that thinks that those little psychotic cereals have problems. But that's what kids want to eat for breakfast. Some adults still want to eat that for breakfast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I will. I put it in a smoothie. Might taste good. Never tried it. Might have to now. It's just pomegranate juice, no liquor in here. Breakfast cereals, man. And speaking of breakfast, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Regardless of what you eat, cold pizza, cold chicken, bacon, eggs, and grits with some toast on the side, preferably pumpernickel, or a bowl of cereal. You should always have something for breakfast, even if it's just a piece of fruit. Doctors even say eat some ice cream for breakfast. Like, who cares as long as you eat something for breakfast? And breakfast is definitely the most important for you children. Not you children, your children. Or us when we were younger and we were children. Because back to school season is upon us. All the little ones are going back to school and breakfast needs to be had. So you have energy to run amok when you get to school. So you have the energy to stay focused and pay attention to what your teacher is saying. But that all comes after the first day, because the first day, you ain't trying to hear none of that. The first day is all about flossing and flexing. It is. It ain't changed. In the decades that I've been on the planet, I have not seen the first day of school change for anyone yet. I remember when I couldn't sleep the day before the first day of school, the night before, because I was ready. I was like, yeah, I gotta get there. I'm gonna look fly in my new gear. I ain't have all the extracurricular flash that the other kids had, but I knew how to make it work. You dig? And even if my clothes wasn't fly, I knew my haircut was gonna be fly, because my cousin Coco was cutting me up, getting me crispy, because that's his habit. Never went to school on the first day with a jacked up haircut. Never, ever, never, never, ever. And you shouldn't either. Shameless plug, if you happen to live in the Hartford, Connecticut area, on the corner of 2nd and Gray Street, Pro Image Barbershop, right there, go in there, get your fresh fade or lineup, whatever it is you need done to your head. They got some of the best barbers in the country on staff, you heard? I kid you not. My cousin Coco is a whiz with them clippers. So are his other two compadres in there. Corner of 2nd and Gray Street in Hartford. So if you live in the Hartford, Connecticut area, check them out. Hop down there. Because you don't want to go to school looking like a scrub on the first day. You want that fresh lineup, baby. Go get that. Now, back to what I was saying about back to school. It hasn't changed. Kids still want to be fly for school. Kids want to have the nicest sneakers. They want to have the dopest shirt, the best jeans. The fit got to be right. Some of y'all spend no time at all the night before the first day of school working on your outfits. Why is that? Because you was prepared a week ago. That's why. I don't know what it is about the first day of school, but it's exciting. It was exciting to me. I don't know if it's exciting to any of y'all. Because if you got kids, it should be exciting to you, because that means they getting out your house. They're not going to be in your refrigerator eating up all your food. They're not going to be running in and out of your crib, letting out your air conditioning in this heat. That's what it is. Back to school season. Nowadays, man, it's so much for kids to look at and look for. I seen a woman in the store the other day with her grandson shopping for back to school clothes. And I was like, man, I remember when all this stuff used to fit me. And then I looked at him, I was like, yeah, I used to be his size. He was like 6'4", but lanky 6'4". I told her, I said, tell him to enjoy this now, because after high school, he put on a little weight, start going to the gym. It's going to be hard to shop. But back to school season shopping, always a good time. Even if you was broke, it was still a good time. Like I said, I ain't have all the money that some of the other kids had to go and get those fly gears. So I was shopping at places like Cowdoors and Kmart, occasionally JC Penney's, getting some threads, so I could look semi-fresh for school. And God help the child who came to school jacked up on the first day. The mean girls and the cool kids were not kind to them. A couple of times it was me. I ain't really cared though. I didn't. I was in my own lane, always. Had my own style, always. There was one year I went to school with a toothbrush in my mouth. Different color toothbrush every day. My boys called me T-Brush. Had a giant hoop earring in my ear. Shaved all my hair off. Yeah, back then I had hair. Shaved it all off. Walking around, giant hoop earring in my ear, toothbrush in my mouth. I ain't care. That's what I wanted to do. That's who I wanted to be. Me. I didn't want to be like everybody else when I went to school. I always had on a pair of Timbs. Always. And if I didn't have a pair of Timbs on, I had some other boots on. But don't let social media and other people dictate your style or your way of dress. Be you. Put it together and make it work for you. Don't make it work for them. You feel me? But speaking of putting together fits, I used to work at Old Navy back when Old Navy was a store everyone could shop at. I'm not going to get into why I said that. But I used to work there. And I had at least 6 or 7 kids that would come in day before the first day of school wanting me to put together their back to school outfit. Now that's thrilling for me, because these kids trust me to make them look good for the masses. Man, listen. They was trying to tip me when I was done with that. They loved it. The parents loved it because they didn't have to do nothing. Just walk around and talk. Enjoy the conversation with an actual adult. They ain't have to talk to their child. Just be like, is this what you want? You sure? All right, let's go pay for it. And that was the end of the conversation between mom or dad and the child. But other than that, I handled everything. I got them fitted, made sure it looked good on them. You know, I ran through the whole thing. The only thing I ain't give them was something to drink while I was in there. They wanted that, they had to go buy that or bring it in when they came in. But back to school is here. Parents, you should be jumping up and down, ready to throw parties, because I know most of y'all are sick of seeing your children. Not to the extent where you wish you hadn't had them. I'm just saying, kids get on your nerves over the summer. Some kids really make you want to punch them in the throat. But then you got those Cosby kids that just do what they supposed to do all summer long. They out and about, playing around, enjoying themselves, having a good time, not even getting in mom and dad's hair. Those children, very few. It's true. It's very few of them. I was a little badass kid. But I don't know if I was bad because I was bad or because of the people I hung out with. Can't blame it on them. I'm going to take responsibility for my badness. Woo! But yeah, man. That's really it about that back to school thing. It's not much to talk about when it comes to that. Cause I ain't in that mode no more. My kids grown. They ain't going back to school unless they going to college. And by the time you get to college, nobody cares what you're wearing. Alright, some people care what you're wearing. But for the most part, ain't nobody going to college for a fashion show unless you're going there to be a fashion designer. In that case, your wardrobe should be at its peak finest every day, all day, A game, no matter where you go. If you're going to the grocery store, just running errands, you just gonna tool around campus all day, you better be fly. I mean, so fly you need a passport to move. Yeah, it's like that. So back to school is here. Hoodie and Tim season is here. Summer is over. Bye-bye summer. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but I used to be a kid. Yeah, I wasn't born this size. I might have been like 2 feet shorter than this when I was born. My mom Wonder Woman. And I will not believe otherwise. She is. My mother is a superhero. Speaking of my mother being a superhero and her being Wonder Woman, I've been arguing with myself lately. And I finally come to the conclusion that God is a woman. God has to be. God has to be a woman. Some of y'all saying, what? It's true. God is a woman. Because who else would do the things that they do to women? Like, y'all go through some weird... A lot of people blame it on Eve. You can if you want to. I'm okay with that. Just don't blame it on Adam. He was too stupid to drive y'all crazy back then. He couldn't even stop Eve from eating the apple, so you know he was just dumb. How the person that was made from your rib come out more intelligent than you and with more curiosity? Such a shame. That was a far leap, wasn't it? But you hung in there. You did. You rolled that one out. But I got to get back to this back to school thing. A lot of y'all saying, nah, it's not really that important for me to get fly for the first day of school. If you are, you know why. I ain't got to tell you. Just saying. It's true. It is. You know why. I'm not going to tell you. I don't know if private school, kids that wear uniforms in school just be mad. They be mad all school year long. Like, I gotta wear my like everybody else. No, you don't. Do what Will Smith did. Turn it inside out. Until you get sent home. And your mom and dad is mad at you. Then you gotta wear it the right way. I think the kids now actually get to wear whatever kind of shoes they want. I remember before they had to wear shoes, pants, jacket, button down, tie, all that. Everybody had to wear the same thing. They was even issuing out socks. Like, these are the socks you need to wear with this. Don't come to school with no white socks on and these black patent leather shoes. Who would do that? There's one person out there. There's more than one. But don't do that. Don't put on white cotton socks. Don't put your basketball socks on, your gym socks on, with your black sneakers, not your black sneakers, with your black dress shoes. That's just wrong. Not to mention your poor feet gonna sweat, and it's not gonna be a pretty smell when you take your shoes off. Don't do it. All right, just don't. Back to school. It's happening. Some kids have already gone back to school. Some kids are still enjoying the fruits of summer. Are the kids who are already back to school angry? Probably. Because they homies is chilling, playing video games or going swimming or at the beach. Meanwhile, they sitting in Miss Tootie's class trying to stay awake. Like, 12. Oh, sorry. No. Can I use the restroom? Need a hall pass. Now, kids in Japan go to school all year round. Somebody saying, man, I wish my kids went to school all year round. Your kids do not want to go to school all year round. They should, because that would be wonderful for them. And maybe the United States wouldn't be number, 23 for education on the list? I don't know what that number is, but I will find out. I may even put it at the bottom of the screen, like a little ticker, so you can see it go by. But I think the children should go to school all year round. I also think that's it. I think. Woo! But that's it, man. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Ain't nothing else to it. Could I do more? Could I say more? Let me see if I can say more. Let me check that out. I might have something else to talk about. Nah. No, nothing else. Am I forgetting? Nope, I'm not forgetting nothing. I ain't forgetting something. I got y'all. Got a poem just for y'all. Let me see. That was my attempt at singing. It didn't hurt your ears, did it? Should I read right now part 1? Nah, not that one. I read inside out the box. The Wanting. Alright. I'm gonna read this one.
It's that low show. Here we go.
This poem is called The Wanting by Pablo Casper. I want you. I want you to be my truth when I cannot be honest with myself. I want you to be my light when I have lost my way. I want you to be my strength when I am weak. I want you to be my shelter when the rains get heavy. I want you to be my voice when I should not speak. I want you to be my eyes when I cannot see the good in me. I want you to be my everything when that is what I am giving to you. The Wanting by Pablo Casper. Alright, now that's it. Ain't no more to it. I'm not coming back. Ain't gonna be no transition. You just gonna see that giant low show face and fade to black. I'm gone. I'm your favorite LOS, the last one standing, and this has been the Last One Standing Room Only. Y'all be easy. Have a nice transition back to school if you're going back to school. Peace.
It's that low show. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm a liar. So what? Big deal. I just wanted to thank everyone who supported the last drop for the Victor Carlo merch. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Don't miss out on this newest drop. DOTI hoodie season. Dottie or Doty, whatever you want to call it. Acronym, don't overthink it. It's one of my collections. Check it out. All hoodies, nothing but hoodies. Tried to embody that brightness and prettiness and, just fall colorways. Leaves changing, some of the darks and earth tones. The link will be in the description below. So yet again, peace.
It's that low show. Here we go.